I know the frequency is not in use. This is K4PEW, net control for the Mount Juliet Simplex radio net. Any emergency or priority traffic that would have already been said before I got here? All righty. If you have an emergency, please call 911. Can't do that, we'll do it for you. Just tell us we are. Net may be broken at any time. Where am I? Yes. Got a jump start on me here. For information on that, you can go to YouTube or Facebook. And on YouTube, it's just put my call K4PEW into the search block, and you'll find me there. You'll also see us on Facebook under MJ Simplexton Net. It's MJ Simplexton Net. And you can also go to 146415.net for information on Simplex. You can also go to groups.io, put in MJSS in that search block. And you'll find our net schedule there on that front page. And if you want to join for the email system, you can do so there. A nice place to buy and sell equipment. And also to get technical information, because everybody's got questions at some point or another, at least about the hobby. We don't answer personal questions, well, usually. Or you can send me an email at k4pew@arrl.net, and I can give you a dumb answer. Net normally meets at 8 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday night. We are conducting that here on 146.415 FM. And different than we're going to throw in a little curve tonight. We're going to do 446.415. That's 446.415 FM. And then we're going to go to 28.415, and then we're going to go to 223.415. That's 28.415 upper sideband. Purpose of that is to have fun, figure out what we can hear, can't hear, how we can fix it, how we can not spend money and fix it, how we can ask our XYL's permission and agreement on buying expensive equipment, antennas or feed line or towers or things of that nature. Announcements. Again, we're going to be doing a 446.415 net tonight, immediately after the 2-meter net. I don't expect it'll be too long. I mean, it won't take too long. Also, I don't have any other announcements. We don't have a breakfast this Saturday. Do not have a breakfast. Repeat, do not have a breakfast this Saturday. I don't remember any other announcements besides the Saturday night net at 7:30 p.m. on 28.415. The same net we do here, except with a different person. And well done by Michael KM4YRF. And that's a 7:30, 28.415, and he goes over it. That's on USB. Then he's go to 29.415 FM, and then he go to's. Where's it go? 223.415. That's where he goes, FM. All right. Anyway, any other announcements? All right. Nothing heard. I presume that's about it. We're on net number. What net number are we on? 900 and I think it's 985. Hold on. Not that that's critical information, but it is. It's 985, and we're starting from the west. But we're going to be taking check-ins from short on time, mobile, or first-time check-ins, so let them come now.
Kilo 4, Bravo, Whiskey Alpha.
Hello, how are you doing there, Ricky?
Well, I'm doing a lot better, Paul. I definitely, it's been a rough 3 weeks for me. I had to have double hernia surgery, and I'm starting to get back to myself now. So I'm going to check in a little bit early in case I can't make it through the net.
Oh, very good. I'm sorry you had to go through all that. It doesn't sound like fun. I've had abdominal surgery, and it isn't fun no matter the reason.
Oh, roger that. I tell you what, it's painful to say the least. But, I was talking to Michael, and he said he had something like that done, and he didn't have no hurt or no pain at all. So I guess it's the person and what they do. I don't know, but yeah, I'm just glad it's about over for me. I got one more. Well, got less than a week now to take it easy, and then I can slowly start increasing my activities after Monday.
Well, with Michael, he's a pathological liar, so don't believe anything he says about pain. Okay.
Okay. Hey, I know he's listening.
Well, I agree with you. It hurts. I had one of those gallbladders when gallbladders went they go horizontally across the abdomen with about a, I don't know, 6 or 8 inch slice, and they just dig around in there. It's like with a paddle and mess around. And the first, I woke up the next morning after the night of, you know, discomfort and anesthesia. I woke up and I was watching a show on TV, which wasn't a good idea. It was a comedy, and I started to laugh, and I about died from the pain.
Well, that was wrong. I guess from the beginning, but you shouldn't have got a comedy. You should have got a tearjerker, because that's where you were ending up after you laughed anyway.
Oh yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Anyway, I hope you feel better, Ricky.
Well, I appreciate it, Paul. Everybody that's listening in, God bless you. And this is K4 BWA.
Very good. That was Ricky. He does the Simplex Net on Thursday nights at 7 o'clock on 147.555. You doing that one tomorrow night, Ricky?
Well, actually, I'm gonna make it to a club meeting. They've got some kind of special event about weather, and I want to get in there and check it out. But Doug, over in Greenbrier, Kilo Oscar 4, Kilo Mike Delta. I think that's right. I don't know, but he may be listening. He can correct me. He's going to send out some calls.
Yeah, that's MKD, Mike Kilo Delta.
That's right, Mike Kilo Delta. Yeah, Doug in Greenbrier. He's going to send out some calls tomorrow night to kind of anybody that might be want to get on the radio. See if they can reach Doug tomorrow night.
Sounds good. Anyway, be there anyway. Ricky's going to be standing by, but Doug's going to be doing the net. MKD from Greenbrier. KO4, Mike Kilo Delta, I should say. Who else is, besides Ricky, who else is short on time, mobile, or first time checking?
TE4TWR mobile.
Hello, Wes. Anything good going on?
No, I just had to go out and get dinner, late dinner. So I wanted to check in before I miss the net later, but I should be back. Everything is good in Possumtown, Tennessee. KE4TWI.
I hope you heard me. We're going to 446, 415 immediately after the 2 meter net.
All right, I might check out this antenna. It's one of those, it's a 96-inch diamond, but it's not great for 440, but we'll see. KE4TWI.
Yeah, I'm with you. No, it's definitely a nice 2 meter antenna for mobile. Anyway, it's Wes. He's mobile. Kilo Echo 4 Tango Whiskey Indy. Who else is short on time, mobile, or first time checking? All righty, we'll just jump right into it there. We're starting from the west. Please come down.
KO4MKD.
So you're doing the net tomorrow night, I take it?
Yeah, I'm going to kind of try to stand in for Ricky. Not that I can replace him, but he's going to be tied up for the club meeting, and I've got nothing else to do, so I thought I would just hang out and see what's going on.
Well, as that one boxer said about Rocky Marciano, and he said he couldn't carry my jockstrap.
Well, that's true, and nor wouldn't want to.
That's right. Everything going okay with you?
Yeah, everything's good. Enjoying this nice spring-like weather, and I heard on the news this morning it's going to be frosted next Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, well, the old story about if you don't like the weather.
Yeah, that's true. But hey, springtime, we're getting more spring days than winter-like days, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I'm with you. Anything else on that? By the way, how did you do on the whole thing escaped me on Saturday. I'm doing something with my wife, and I never got on the air with your Parks on the Air. How'd that work out for you?
It went very well. We had 2 ladies from our local club here in Robertson County, and I carried the trailer out and set it up ahead of time for them. And all they had to do was kind of show up and talk, but they had a great time. And they'd never done it before, so we logged for them, and or at least we wrote the logs down. We still have not uploaded them, but we did the paper log so they could see the process. And they had a great time. It was very interesting. We made quite a few contacts on the 2 meter Simplex.
Oh, awesome. I'm glad to hear. Like I said, I wasn't even near the Radio Shack on Saturday, most of the day anyway.
Well, most of the ladies got activations under their belts. They had about probably 15 or 20 contacts. And, we were on there a couple hours. We did have a ranger come by, though, and tell us we had to move our vehicles because they were pointed in the wrong direction.
Boy, that sounds pretty picky to me.
Well, when you go into the parking lot, there's a split rail fence on either side of the parking lot. And I parked the trailer parallel to the split rail fence so they wouldn't be poking way out in the parking lot. And then all the guys who would help, I had 4 other club members helping me, or 3 other club members, and they parked their cars the same way. Well, some visitor came in and saw our cars parked that way and went back over to the ranger station and said, "Hey, I don't have anywhere to park over there." So the ranger came by and I thought to him, he just kind of laughed at me. There's an acre of parking lot there. There was plenty of room. You could have parked a couple of semi-rigs in there if you wanted to, but I guess they just wanted to complain. But he said, no problem, just point them, 90 degrees to the fence, and they'll be good.
Yeah, there's always a Kenny or a Karen in there, isn't there?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, I wish they would have come over today. What are you guys doing? Hey, Father, put them on handbrake and everything.
Yeah, it's funny. People are funny that way. Anyway, anything else for the net, Doug?
That'll be it. Just saying, it'll be great to have one tonight.
Yep, glad it went well on Saturday. That's Doug, Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Kilo Delta in Greenbrier. Nailed it on that one, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm becoming quite famous. I remember my call sign and where I live now. And Ricky wanted, he knows where I live. He's beginning to get that call sign.
Well, he failed just a minute ago. Did you hear?
Yeah, I heard, but you know what? We'll get it.
Now, listen, me and him are approaching that Biden forgetfulness age.
Some days I could give Biden a run for his money on that.
Oh yeah, in fact, I'm so good at it, I can even forget Biden exists.
Well, maybe just keep thinking that. Maybe it'll come through.
Yeah, very good. That was Doug. He's in Greenbrier, Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Kilo Delta. Who else is short on time or mobile? Or we're taking from the west, actually. That's where we were.
Kilo 4, Alpha November, Mike, Clint, Old Hickory.
Hello, Clint. What's up with you?
Oh man, I was just trying to fight my way through some pile of photos before this. Wasn't able to get through for nothing. So I figured I'd just sit here, eat the pizza, and wait for that.
Well, you're doing fine, man. Your signal's killing me now. I can't. You're gonna have to go back to that attic thingy.
I've still got it up there.
No, the old method. I meant the old antenna.
Oh yeah, no, it's literally just a milk crate in the attic.
Yeah, I'm with you. Hey, it works great. But you're not that far away though.
No, yeah, and I'm using the actual shacks mounted diamond today, so try to give myself an advantage.
Oh no, it sounds good. That is Old Hickory, right?
Yep, Old Hickory, pretty much where the McDonald's is about where I'm at.
Okay, I get a little again. It's kind of funny if you don't grow up in an area. It's hard for me to understand the delineations between what those neighborhoods are called, Old Hickory versus Hermitage, and just as we move west to through all the neighborhood. And so I was talking to one of the fellas on one of the hams that I know, and I said, I don't understand exactly where Donaldson is. Can you tell me exactly where it starts and stops? And he gave me streets on all 4 sides.
Oh wow, that's crazy. I moved here about 10, 11 years ago from out of state, so I mean, it's still new to me. I'm still learning it, and I live here.
Oh, I know. I can. I've been here 12 years, and I don't get to around as much since I'm retired, and I just don't. It's not important for me to know all those things. I have to, religiously use GPS to go places.
Absolutely. I try to run without it every now and then just to challenge myself, and then have to cry uncle and turn it back on. But well, thanks for putting on the net, Paul. I'll pass to the next.
Very good. That's Clint and Old Hickory. That's Kilo 4 Alpha November Mike. Who else is west?
Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor, Jack and Donald.
Hey, Jack. Everything well?
Everything's going great, Paul. Had a great day.
Man, your garden today must have sprung right out of the ground.
Yeah, I couldn't stay out of it. I had to get out there and scratch around in the dirt a little bit.
The weeds starting to get up on you?
Yeah, the chickweeds. I was pulling chickweed out from between my garlic plants.
You put down any kind of mulch to keep down the weeds?
Yeah, I usually put down straw, and I've got to go get some because what I had last year is played out.
Oh yeah, I got you. That works pretty good, but you got to lay it down kind of thick, don't you?
Yeah, but it works good. It holds the moisture in, and it keeps the sun off from cooking it when it's hot, and it works pretty well.
And it's cheap.
I don't know. It's not as cheap as it was.
Oh wow. You get it by the bale?
Yeah, it's about to $10 a bale.
Oh, wow. Well, it's that. I guess that makes my cousin, he uses straw as a cash crop from his farm. He's got a couple hundred acres.
Oh yeah, you know, the cows use it, and there's a lot of uses for it besides mulch.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Yeah, throwing around a lot of straw, bedding down cows in a dairy farm.
Right. Well, it does keep the weeds down, and once I get it all out there, it's a lot less work the rest of the year.
Yep. There's also another use. I don't know if I've never seen one, but they showed a house built where the walls, the outer wall and the inner wall of a home were a bale width, and they stacked the interior of that wall completely with straw for insulation purposes. So I don't know how they keep the bugs out.
Yeah, I've seen that done before. It's pretty unique. And the thing is, you really need good fire protection.
Oh, yeah, you start a wall fire, it wouldn't stop. Anyway, anything else, Jack?
No, that's all. Thanks for doing that. I'll see you on 446.
Very good. That was Jack and Donaldson, Kilo Golf for India Lima Victor. Who else is West?
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo.
Hello, how are you, Greg?
Doing good, doing good. Had a good day.
Good. You have to work today?
Just half a day.
No, that's good. I usually, that's all I ever worked was half days.
Pretty much, yeah.
I worked 8 hours, but I only did half a day's work.
I got my little Pixie 40-meter QRP thing today.
Oh, good. That's that half watt, right?
It's actually 1.2 watts.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it's got some sort of film on it that I'd have to disassemble the thing to remove. So why do I have to remove this film? I think I'll leave it in there.
By the way, you saw that linear amplifier they have for 10 watts off with like a 1 watt input.
Not offhand.
Yeah, also I sent it to you in a link, I think. But anyway, there is a little linear amplifier. Wasn't very much money, and it was takes 1 watt and turns it into 10.
Did you get a manual with yours?
I haven't received it yet.
Did you have to ask for it?
I don't know. I hope not.
Yeah, it said something where you have to. They'll send it through the chat window. I don't know what the chat window is. I'm just curious whether you've done that.
No, I did not. But I presume that I'll be able to get it somewhere.
And then there's also a thing called a buzzer switch. You know what that is?
I don't think so.
Okay, well good. You've used yours as much as I have.
I haven't got it yet.
Oh, you haven't got yours yet?
No, it's supposed to come in a few days. I forget the date on it, but I think it was the 19th, maybe.
We're talking about the same thing?
Yeah, it's that 40-meter. This one's a half watt, though, so I don't think it's the same one you ordered. And mine came from, I think, delivered straight from Chiang Kai-shek. No, it's from not Chiang Kai-shek. It come from Mao Zedong's tomb in China.
You must have. Yeah, on Amazon, it's overnight delivery. And I ordered it late last night, and it came this morning. 1.2 watts.
How much was it?
$16.
Okay, same price. Oh, that's cool. Maybe I'll order another one.
Who knows? Maybe you'll get the same thing I got.
Maybe. We'll see. It's same price, really. I think I paid $15. Anyway, that was great. Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. We're talking about it's a CW only 40-meter transceivers for his is 1.5 watt. I think mine's a half watt, but we'll see. At least I won't be heard messing up badly. And Greg is in Donaldson. Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. Who else is West?
KZ4T issue.
Oh, Charles, you doing any good?
Oh, doing fantastic. Hope things are going well for you and everyone else. Did some yard work yesterday, and oh well, ain't having a whole man's problems anyway. We're working the garden a little bit today too.
Yeah, we're gonna start calling that. We've been Biden. We got Biden.
Yeah, we have a senior moment, but everything's went well. Just been playing a little radio, did some 10-meter this morning, and got Croatia and Italy, and I got another one. I can't remember what it was. A couple of them in California.
Cool. And how much power are you running? Just a regular barefoot?
Oh yeah, just 100 watts. Yeah. It was, the band was open pretty good.
Very good. I'm glad to hear it. Anything else for the net?
That's it. Hope y'all are doing well, and we'll catch you on the next one. So 7:30, everyone. KC14.
Yeah, I remember my dad going through that issue with forgetfulness. I'd ask him something, and he'd go, I don't know, ask your mother, she knows. Anyway, anybody else west, please come down. All right, going to the south.
Whiskey Oscar 4 Yankee.
Whiskey Oscar 4 Yankee, how you doing today?
Hanging in there. Just re-nested my antenna into a 10-foot cottonwood tree.
10-foot, wait a minute, 10-foot cottonwood tree?
10-4.
Huh, that's not a very big one.
I've been using the mast for my live TV.
Oh, cool. Yeah, well, I guess that's enough. I mean, where you're located in, you're pretty close. Well, you're closer to all the towers than I am.
I don't know. I researched that and it don't make sense. I ordered another satellite UFO antenna to tie in tandem and maybe amplify that.
Well, now wait a minute. Maybe I misheard you. You're talking about the over-the-air antennas that you have up there, the first.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if you heard me say, but some heard it said. We haven't heard it said in a while. I have a 2-meter FM antenna, regular 2-meter AM antenna. It's a 5-element. I have it up in the attic, and I've got it mounted horizontally on a beam. I don't have to turn it too much either. And I've just got it pointed toward Nashville, and I pick up almost all the stations very well. And I can't, it's just a regular 2-meter FM beam.
And that's how y'all pick up your TV?
Yeah, that's hooked up directly to my TV.
Well, the problem here is I've got a Roku TV, and it's a pretty crappy TV.
Well, mine is even crappier. I've got an old Hitachi projection screen. It's a 65-inch projection TV. Still works okay. You can't read the credits on movies because it's fuzzy in its old age. But we're putting off buying a new one. But and we've got one of those digitized, digital converters that I've got the antenna hooked to, and it feeds into the input for the television. It works almost not quite flawlessly, pretty flawlessly.
Yeah, I don't have any of that. I just try to, take a direct signal off the airwaves, and this TV is pissing me off.
Well, the Roku will take a digital signal directly. My old Hitachi, which is about 18 or 20 years old, I forget how old it is, won't take a digital signal. It's only an analog in only.
Well, I don't know. It's fairly new. I got it as a Father's Day gift about 2 years ago, so it should be new.
Oh no, I'm sure yours takes a digital signal. I'm not debating it. What did you say you're using for the antenna now for the TV?
I've got what they call a UFO antenna, and it works better than anything I've tried to paste up against the windows. And I bought another one, and I'm going to try to tie two of them in tandem.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, that sounds like it's a winner. I mean, it's not the one's not doing enough for you, though. Is that what you're saying? And the UFO one is it? I'm not familiar with it. Is that the one that has a like a Yagi of some sort in there, or is it one of those circular ones I've seen?
Well, I got it off of eBay, and it looks like a UFO, and things all going crazy here. Anyway, yeah, that's what I've been working with.
Sounds like a winner. Yeah, ever since they went all the over-the-air stuff, everybody, at least initially, everybody was struggling to figure out how they were going to get everything.
I just heard today folks are spamming and hijacking your Roku TV.
Really? What are they doing?
Whatever those hijacking Chinese people do.
Oh, man. I think they're going to win that digital war, I think.
Man.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. I haven't figured it out. I'm trying to figure out, I actually went to TikTok today to figure out what all the fuss was about. there's more trash on TikTok than I've seen on. I just gave it up. I turned it off.
I don't have anything to do with TikTok.
No, I don't either. That's why I turned it off. It's really for immature adults or children because it's really goofy stuff.
I think that's what happened to the today's youth. They're all woke ass TikTokers, BLMs, and all that other stuff.
I think you're right. They've been infected.
Don't know. Anyway, Whiskey Oscar 4 Yankee checking in. Ain't been here for a while. Laverne, Mike, and go carry on.
Very good. Yeah, it's funny how I instantly recognize your voice because of the you got that nice bass voice in there. Anyway, that's Mike, Whiskey Oscar 4 Yankee, and he's in Laverne. Who else is the west or south? Hello, Tony.
Hello.
Doing any good?
Well, I got my landing on my stairs fixed. I got it done now. Got the 2 coats of polyurethane today, so it should hold up nicely, thank you.
Yeah, the polyurethane. Excuse me. Were you able to put 2 coats on in one day?
Yes, I was. That stuff was pretty good. It changed from the stuff of 30 years ago that would, run the cockroaches out of the house.
Oh, yeah, I remember. That's funny you mentioned that. Very quick story. I lived in a mobile home in 1973 or 4. I built, so to speak, from a kit, not a kit, but construction. I built a dining room table out of it sounds funny now, but a Luan door cut down to size, to a size that was more reasonable. And you bought pre-made legs, and then you put 1x4s on the sides of the Luan door to make it look like a table. And it was a nice table. And so I urethaned it inside. I urethaned it, yeah, inside. Or I forget what. Yeah, inside the house. And oddly enough, all of a sudden there was this. It wasn't the urethane smell. It was something else. I thought there was something wrong. So I called the management of the mobile home park I was in. I said, I don't know. It was a rental. I said, what's wrong with this house? Guy came over. He goes, well, you got no gas problems, but I do smell it. I don't know what it is. It was an odd thing. The urethane, that crazy smell, mixed with like the not the exhaust, but the byproducts of the pilot lights on the gas stove, and it made this odor that was very unusual. It didn't smell like urethane, polyurethane. But anyway, we finally figured it out.
All right, well, there you go. I'm not gonna hold up the people waiting to get on the net.
Oh, there's hundreds lined up, man. All right, Tony. Tony's in Smyrna. That's the Kilo Foxtrot 4 Kilo Foxtrot Quebec. And who's next, west or south? Hello, Larry. Everything okay in your sector?
Yeah, man, we're done. I'll let you know when it's all getting more.
Very good. That's Larry, and he's in Rockville. Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. A little scratchy on the signal, but good copy. Who else is south? South or east?
And for a while.
Oh, you're not still lying about that surgery not hurting, right?
No, actually, I wasn't lying. It wasn't abdominal surgery. I had a shoulder replacement, and I took pain medicine that first day, but after that, I didn't need it.
Oh, yeah. I kind of went through that same thing with that when I had that abdominal with all the holes they punch in your stomach for that, whatever they call it, the radical removal of my body. Anyway, after a day or so, it didn't bother me.
Well, now, when I had my gallbladder out, that kind of set me back a little bit, but the shoulder surgery was just a piece of cake, and I'm fixing to get my other shoulder done next Thursday.
Oh, wow. What, they having a sale?
No, I'm having to pay full price.
Oh, well, I just figured, you get one, you get 2 for 1 week or something.
Well, actually, whenever I had my right shoulder done, the doctor told me, you might get 6 months before you have to do the other one. And so I got 3 years, so I proved him wrong.
Oh, wow. I got to ask you, how long ago did you have that gallbladder surgery?
Oh, it's been, it's probably been 5 years.
Okay, so you had one of the newer ones instead of one of the old. Mine was like medieval, man. Except mine was the new style medieval one. You might even remember seeing people in your youth who had, when they took off their shirt, they had a cut from their solar plexus all the way down to their hip, you know, to like their right hip, so they could remove the gallbladder.
Yeah, no, I had three little spots. I think is all I had.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I wasn't so fortunate. Mine was 30 years ago, and they were still doing the tic-tac-toe on my abdomen. Anyway, anything good for the net?
Nope, I don't have anything good at all, Paul. Appreciate you doing what you do, and I'll be looking forward to 440 check-ins here in a few.
Very good. We'll see you there. That was Michael, KM4YRF, and he's here in Mount Juliet. He also does a 10-meter net, as we mentioned, on Sunday nights. And let's see, who else is south or east? Anybody else east? Got all night.
It's 4 LLC, Logan and Lebanon.
Hello, Logan. How you doing?
Yeah, I was reading the book, and I heard East, and he was like, one more time, so I jumped up to the mic.
Yeah, very good. Everything going okay?
Everything's pretty good on this end. Just enjoying the nice weather.
Yeah, it is beautiful. By the way, I was wondering, you seem pretty studious. Are you going to try to get out of high school early?
I don't think so, no. Got half a semester and then 2 more.
2 more years after? Oh, you mean 2 more semesters? Yeah, for 12th grade. You mean?
Yep, that's all I got. So I could do it in December, but I'm just gonna finish it out. There's some extra little classes I want to take before I do all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna finish it out.
And you don't want to miss all the fun.
Oh yeah.
I remember a guy I went to school with, way back in the dark ages in the 60s. And he was just a guy I knew. He wasn't that friendly with me. You know, it wasn't like we were buddies. He was sitting in the cafeteria with me at the same table, and he says, yeah, I'm going to be leaving here in December. And really? He says, yeah, I'm going to graduate at 6 months, a semester early. And I go, why are you doing that? And he was a real studious guy. I mean, he graduated like in the top 5 in my class. And he goes, well, I got accepted at Harvard, and that's where I'm going to medical school. Go to high college and then go to medical school following. And he did. He worked. He was the epidemiology chairman or something out in California for a number of years. So leaving early was good for him.
That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, some people do it. It's not for everybody. Like I do it, but I got some kind of benefit out of it. Might as well just stick around while I can.
Oh yeah, very good. What you plan on doing after high school?
I'm definitely planning on going to college. I've been looking at places around the Tennessee area. So, not exactly sure yet, but definitely everything's on my radar right now.
Oh yeah. No, you don't have to make a decision right now. Obviously, I hope nobody's pushing you for a big decision, because even the decisions you make now that you're sure of aren't so sure after a year or so.
Yeah, cover that. So, yeah, I'll just be thinking about it. But that's all I got on this end. So, have a good night, and hopefully we'll see you again sometime soon. It's 4 LLC.
Yeah, very good. That's Logan. He's in Lebanon. November 4, Lima Charlie. Who else is east? So far, Logan is the youngest one on the net tonight. I'm sure of that. Who else is east or north? Hey, hold on 1 second there, Kevin. Can't Kilo go 4. Mike, can you zoom? I think I heard K3. Pizza. They cut the pizza. How you doing, Brian? Oh yeah, you sound like you're mobile because it's really, really fuzzy. No, it's pretty. It's got a lot of static in there, so obviously you're moving around. Very good. Do you have any luck today?
Well, I got my gun cabinet thing. Now I can lock them all up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, believe me, if they want that gun cabinet, they'll rip it out of the floor.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I just hope that other people at the house don't get it. So,
Yeah, I'm with you. Very good. Anything else for the net there, Brian?
No, that's it. No, I'm home.
Very good. That's Brian at Kilo Alpha 3 Charlie Tango Papa, and he's in Hendersonville. Who else? I heard Kevin in there. Kevin, what's up? You're the star of the evening now.
Hanging out. Guys had come in here and check in. I was sitting here listening to podcasts and reading emails, or not emails, but little articles and stuff. Not doing too much. Didn't even remember it. Then I looked over at the radio and thought, well, those on here and there. And remembered that you have yours on Wednesday. So here I am. I almost forgot about it.
Yeah, man. We all got Bidenized, man. We're all forgetful. We 10 years and people still forget.
Yeah, ain't that the church? Yeah, Biden, that's a good one. I have to use that.
And I'm not making fun of him. I mean, my memory will give him a run. Give his bad memory will give my bad memory give his bad memory a run for his money someday.
Yours and his both, mine too, man. I'm telling you, I forget a lot. Here lately, it seems to be more and more often.
Yeah, it is funny how. It is funny. I think you probably didn't hear me earlier. I would ask my dad questions not when I was young. Well, even when I was young, he did a little bit because I'd ask him something. He'd go like something about the family or something, or when is a picnic, or what's going on in the family. And I'd ask him, and he'd go, I'll ask your mother. I don't remember.
There you go. That's the way to do it. All right, I'll get out of here for now. You take care. I'll put this out for you on the other one. KG4
Don't forget, we're going to 446, 415 next.
Oh, 446? Okay, 415. All right.
All right, very good. I'm glad I reminded you. You probably didn't hear me when I announced that at the front end. Very good. That was Kevin, Kilo Golf 4 Mike India Zulu. He is he's over next to the university where he's an adjunct professor of ham radio right there at Cumberland University. Who else is, that's in Lebanon, of course. Shouldn't have to say that. You knew where he was adjunct. Who else is, oh, wait a minute. One more time. I actually double with you. Oh, very good. You must be mobile or on your HT.
Yeah, man, that's gonna make sense why I found a way
Next night, you're gonna have to climb up on the roof. And if you need any help with the antenna, I'm my X-Well available on Thursdays and Fridays.
Yeah, I probably need really just a good practice.
Right. Yeah, I didn't hear all of that because you're really pretty noisy tonight. Something about what about the ground?
Maybe when you take the control inside
Yeah, you can do that, or you can just ground the push-up pole to a ground rod because of the push-up pole base I use is about 3 inches in diameter, so it's kind of how you have to dig a hole.
Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, I'll clear out here.
Very good. That's Chris, Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo, and he is he's on his HT, and he's in his new digs. I think that's over near Lebanon. It's in Lebanon, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, very good. Very good. Everything's working out okay?
Oh, yeah, we're doing now.
Fantastic. As long as you're paying the bills, that's good. That was Chris again, Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo in Lebanon. Who else is east or north?
Come in.
Go ahead, Mike.
Was Chris on the HT?
Yeah.
My goodness, he got a great signal here.
Well, he probably had it pointed at you.
Could be. All right, carry on.
Very good. Sometimes, I pick up signals right through my teeth, and you can't, and you know how that goes.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, it's just funny the difference. No, he was really scratchy. I mean, I couldn't hear. I could only hear pieces of the conversation through the noise. It was, but I heard about the grounding and something about a push-up pole, so I knew that's what the question was regarding.
He was full copy to me.
Oh yeah. Well, again, you're about 2 miles closer than I am. It's just funny how the differences are. It really is just odd. That's all. I think Walmart actually tries to jam me.
I think he may be right.
or McDonald's. They got a big signal over there on the drive-through.
Order you a surprise.
Yeah, very good. Anyway, that was again Chris, Kilo Golf 4 Charlie is Echo, and then Michael KM4YRF. Anybody else north?
Eddie Moore, ZW calling Angels out that way.
Hey, very good. How you doing, Carl?
I thought I'd missed the net. I just finished up eating meat supper. And I thought, uh-oh.
Well, we're all set. You made it. You're doing good. We're going to go to 70 centimeters right after this, after the 2 meter net on 446, 415.
Oh, 70. Okay. All right.
No, we just threw that in. We hadn't been on 70 centimeters in a long time. I just figured it was a good night to do it.
Well, it may be. I don't know. I hadn't been around the radio. I was down talking to a neighbor a while ago and come back and eat me a sandwich. And then thought, well, they may be up on 220 by now. I don't know.
Yeah. No, we're good. We haven't been there yet. It's still only 840. Anything else for the net, Carl?
I don't guess so. Everything's going okay up here. Nice and warm today. I'm glad of that. Gonna be warmer tomorrow. Ain't that nice? Everybody right here mowing their yard. I think it's foot. I just think he's doing it a little bit too early. Just cutting wild onions. He ain't really cutting grass. So I don't know. Anyway, turn it back over to you. Let's see if we get some more check-ins.
Very good. That's Carlin in Bethpage, Angeltown area. That's Bethpage / Angeltown area. Kilo Delta 4 Victor Uniform Whiskey. Who else is north or anywhere?
WB0 good evening.
So you're the anywhere, are you there, Mark?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm anywhere. I'm not sure where I am.
Well, you heard my comment that now all memory problems are called getting Bidenized.
Yeah. I don't think even I'm as bad as he is.
Well, I don't really know because, I listened to part of like the State of the Union message, and I'm a reasonably good speaker, but I mean, he did I guess he's reading a teleprompter, but for a guy who seems to have some issues, he does pretty well speaking.
Yeah, he did do pretty well. Did a lot better than I could do. So, anyway, I guess we'll have to wait and see. It is what it is.
Oh, I get it. I'm not saying one way or the other about Biden. I'm just saying that he's a guy that's 80, going on 82, I think, and which, it makes him a little 6 or 7 years older than I am. So I hope I can be as good as he is at that age, because he still, reasonably seems okay. I don't always know. He seems to be disoriented sometimes, but I can't say I'm not disoriented. I just don't know where I'm going.
Right. Well, I would know how to get there if I knew where I was going. That's the problem, is when you get up and you go into another room for some reason, and then you get there and you think, why did I come in here?
I do that all the time. Besides, that's why you're married, so she can tell you where to go.
And she is good at that.
Yeah, very good. Anything else for that, Mark?
Nope, not a thing. Carry on.
Very good. That's Mark. He's in Northwest Wilson County. Whiskey Bravo 0 November Oscar. Who else is north or anywhere? Moving on to lollygaggers, lurkers, and sandbaggers. Remember, I got all night. YouTube has no restrictions on my timing. And some of you can probably hear my bell going off here. It's my brother keeps texting me. I don't want to answer him. I'm not gonna. Anybody else, please come down. Lollygaggers, lurkers, sandbaggers, some of that. I need a list. I've got to get my teleprompter. We're actually looking for repeater chunkers, lollygaggers, lurkers, sandbaggers, scanner listeners, HF skulkers, licensed ham reader operators, and lizard people, not to mention the flat earthers.
KG4, I think.
Are you going to double check in on all of those?
No, I just wanted to let you know that you probably ought to let your brother know that you're on YouTube. Let him follow you around over there.
Oh, I already tell him. He thinks I'm goofy for being on YouTube anyway. He's Mr. Wonderful.
Roger.
He's 17 years younger than me, and I don't know. If you saw him and me together, you wouldn't even know we were related. He's tall and skinny, and he's bald. And he shaves what hair he does have left. He looks like a pencil with an eraser on the end of it. And he's fair as fair can be. And I'm not real fair, but I mean I'm stout and he's skinny.
Hey, y'all brother.
Oh yeah. I was born in 49. He was born in 66.
All right, let me get out of your hair. I know you're at the end. Take me for my thing.
Oh, I'm at the end, all right. Anybody else? Please come now. Any lurkers, lollygaggers, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All right, we're going to move over to 446-415. And I think I have that programmed in there. I haven't done it in so long. I'll have to look. But I'm moving over to 446-415, and I'll be there in a minute. Well, I do have it in there. 446-415. Looking for check-ins on 446-415 here. From the west, please go now. Boy, it was a train wreck on that one. I think I heard the Doug, Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Kilo Delta. Was that you?
Roger.
Very got you in there. You got a big signal there. That's in Greenbrier. That's Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Kilo Delta. Who was the other part of your parties?
Greg.
Oh, you got Greg, Kilo. Is it the Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo? Greg, are you transmitting? I can't hear you.
KD4TV, that's correct.
Oh, okay, very good. I didn't hear you earlier. Very good. You got a good signal in there. You also got that hum in there. You have to look on the YouTube or listen on the YouTube thingy there at 46 minutes. Listen to that little like AC hum or something. Very good. No big deal though. I mean, it's not. If you get, let us know if you get the thermal. You get the RF shock or anything. Who else is west or south? Oh, now we got a couple in there, but I heard Charles in there. Kilo Charlie 4 Tango November Quebec. How copy over there in West Nashville?
And I got a good copy on you. Greg was right at my nose, and that's the only one I've heard so far.
Okay, very good. We'll move on from there. Are you using the same antenna, a dual band that you have for the 2 meter?
Roger.
Okay, very good. Just wondering. All right. Who else is wherever I was west?
Kilo 4 Alpha November Mike.
All righty. Kilo 4 Alpha November Mike. Clint and Old Hickory sound good. And I presume you're probably copying everybody, aren't you?
Yeah, doing pretty good. Now, whoever's using the HT earlier on VHF, I wasn't able to pull him out, but our friend up in Bowling Green, Greenbrier, I suppose it was, I didn't see him on my S unit at all, but he was crystal clear. That's great.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you weren't, because you figure you're I'm gonna say 8 miles maybe west of me, and then he's 12 miles, at least 12 miles east of me. So there's a pretty good stretch between an HT getting over to you.
Yeah, it was there. I could pull it out if I really, really had to, but that's impressive for an HT though. Anyway, on next.
Yeah, he's probably got it. He must have a decent elevation, or I wouldn't be able to hear him either. All right, that was Clint in Old Hickory, Kilo 4 Alpha November Mike. Who else is west or south? All right, Tony, you sound just dandy. You sound as good as you do on 2 meters. That was KF4 KFQ. Tony in Smyrna. Who else is west or south? No more west or south or east?
KM4YRF.
Okay, we got Michael in there, KM4YRF. You're copying everybody, aren't you, Mike?
Yeah.
Very good. Again, that pathological line just sneaks in there, doesn't it? Now, Mike's he's in a good position, sometimes better than me. So, yeah, I know he's receiving most people. There's occasions he doesn't hear people, and I hear them, and he hears people I can't hear. So it's just weird being that only 2 miles apart. Who else is east or north? I'm not. I was hoping Carlin would check in. He was right there. Carlin, you out there? Can't hear you. I got you in there. You're breaking up a little bit, but I got you in there. I got you. You're in there. Very good, Carlin. Little jumping around. Mike, how are you copying the Carlin?
I got a full copy on the car.
Okay, but it was breaking up to me. Anyway, got you in there, Carlin. That was Kilo Delta 4, Victor Uniform Whiskey in Angeltown, Bethpage area. Anybody else? Any place, anywhere?
WB0 and over.
All right. You sound good, Mark, as usual.
Yep, but I don't hear West, but I hear most everybody else.
Oh, really? You have trouble hearing like Charles out there in West Nashville?
Yeah, I'm kind of halfway down a hill that's due west of me.
Oh, okay. Well, that would do it. I'm surprised West didn't jump in there because he said he was going to try that 70 centimeters, but that's a 2-meter antenna he has, that 96 incher. It's like 2 5/8 waves stacked. Wes, if you're out there, click the mic 3 times. Is anybody here in Wes? No, we lost him. Anybody, any place, anywhere, please come down. Nope, got nothing. I don't know how many we have here, but it looks like about 9. No, yeah, 9, I think it is. 9 it is. All righty, we're going to go over to 28.415, unless I hear a complaint. If you would announce it over in 2 meters, Mike, that would be, I'd like that. You copying me, Mike? Oh, man, I think he left me. All right, very good. We're going to go over to 28.415. We'll see you there. K4P there. This is Kilo 4 Pop Echo Whiskey with the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net on 28.415. Looking for check-ins from the west. Please come down.
Kilo 4, Alpha November, Mike.
All right, I had 2 in there. I heard Kilo Charlie 4 Tango November Quebec, and I think I heard Clint. Was that you, Clint?
Yep.
Oh, very, very good. Yeah, I got it kind of jumbled in my head there. It's also Kilo 4 Alpha November Mike, and Clint in Old Hickory, and Charles in West Nashville, Kilo Charlie 4 Tango November Quebec. Who else is west? West or south? Jack, where are you? Anybody copying Jack?
No, I didn't hear him on 440 either.
Huh. All righty. We'll have to use him as a late check-in. Who else is west or south? Also, don't hear Greg. So I guess you need an invitation. Yeah, I did. I got you fine, Greg. You're in there just fine. Can you hear me? All right, very good. That's Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. That's Greg in Antioch. Who else is west or south? Yeah, I bumped up my squelch a little bit there so I can hear it. Anybody else out there, west or south? Over to the east, please come now.
KM4YRF.
Yeah, I shouldn't have bumped up. And my ears are killing me. I got KM4YRF. That's Michael here in Mount Juliet. Who else is east? Anybody else east? Looking for Kevin. Looking for Stan. All right, up to the north. Well, that was a slim pickings 10 meter. Now, nobody else, any place, anywhere, lollygaggers, lurkers, and sandbaggers?
WD0 NLO.
Ah, very good. Which antenna did you use for 10 meters? I forgot. I don't think I remember.
I'm using a off-center fed dipole.
Oh, yeah, you're doing fine to me, even though we're cross-polarized here with me vertical and you horizontal.
Yeah, I've also got a vertical, but I actually hear you better on the dipole.
Huh. And it must be because where you're on the hill.
Yeah, maybe.
There is no. That's what I like about ham radio. That there aren't many convincing, true answers. It's all speculation.
It may be my crappy wire I put up vertical too.
I'm with you. It's so funny to me how, you can. I remember I'd be working the QRP with a really crappy homemade dipole, and somebody go, "Man, you got a great signal." And I'm like, "Yeah, seriously, it's the conditions, man. Get over it."
Yeah, this is the vertical dipole.
Yeah, it's not bad. I can hear it.
Yeah, and I can hear you.
All right, very good. Anything else?
All better on the horizontal.
Yeah, cool. That's great. Well, I guess it's more surface area on the horizontal to hear me, I guess. I don't know. It's good. It's as good a guess as any. Or it could just be aliens. Anyways, who else is any place anywhere?
KG4 ILB, Jack and Donaldson.
Oh, man, we thought you went back to your gardening.
No, I got busy in the other room.
Okay, very good. You didn't check into 70 centimeters.
No, I missed it. I was in the other room. I was indisposed.
Okay, very good. Yeah, we don't, again, we don't take excuses, man.
I had the radio set on 446.
Well, we knew that. We could hear that.
So anyway, thanks for doing that, Paul.
Very good. That's Jack and Donaldson. No longer indisposed, at least for the moment. And anybody else, any place, anywhere? Well, we're going to settle in at 8, and we're going to go over to 223.415. This is anybody else before we move, because I'll give it a last chance. Anybody, anywhere? Going, gone. K4PW. Closing this portion and that going over to 223.415. K4PW. This is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey here on 223.415. Who else we got? We'll go from the west first. All right, got Greg, KD4 CVE, and in Antioch, and I got Kilo Charlie 4 Tango November Quebec. I got Charles in West Nashville. Who else in there? Why don't you check in twice to make up for 70 centimeters? All right, you got to have slash like 2 or something. Yeah, that's right. And we're going to start using tactical calls. All right, who else out there? All right, we got Michael, KM4YRF. Who else? I'm looking for what you call it, for Kevin out there, and he's our star performer out there in Lebanon. No, I'm hearing nothing else. Well, very good. Yeah, the net was pretty decent tonight. I could hear everybody fairly well tonight. There was no big problems. Of course, nobody from the outside the 35 or 40 mile perimeter tried to check in. Ah, very good. Got you in there. KF4, KFQ, Tony and Smyrna checking in. Anybody else, any place, anywhere? All right, very good. We've got Carlin, Kilo Delta 4 Victor Uniform Whiskey. But that amounts up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us in here tonight. Decent. Yeah, we give everybody gets credits for the memory of come out and get on the nets. I'm so used to doing the nets, I don't I've only occasionally forgotten. I have forgotten to do the net. A couple started late one time. And one time I forgot to tell Michael I wasn't doing the net. I went downtown, and that was a good one. I was so excited to go into Nashville. Anyway, anybody got anything for the 220 net we got here tonight? It was a decent night for Simplex, I think. Everybody jump in all they want. But that was a resounding answer. Yeah, it's right at 9 o'clock, so I guess everybody quitting. Is it the Flintstone rerun started on the TV or something?
Yeah, I'm done for the night. Check me out.
All right, Greg, have a good one. Appreciate you being there. K4P. Anybody else have something to say, or we'll just bug out of here?
Yeah, I was trying to get back to talk about Zach working in the garden. As far as strawberries, the strawberries go, they're way more expensive and they're way smaller than they used to be years ago.
Oh yeah, so you buy some of those too?
Yeah, I usually try to buy 2 a year. Like you said, they're real good for mulch and hold the moisture in, and they help hold the grass down somewhat.
Well, if I had a garden, what I would probably do is I've got enough leaves with my like 8 trees I have on the property. I could rake those all up for mulch.
Yeah, that works. I do that too. I want little leaves fall in my yard. I don't have any trees. I've had all mine cut down, but my neighbors always blow in the yard, and I rake them up and break them up into my garden and kind of use them as mulch too.
Yeah, I got 4 dogwoods and 3 maples in the front yard. And then I got 2 dogwoods in the backyard and 2 maples and an oak. I think that's it. I think that's the whole. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, the oaks, they last a lot longer. Them maples, they just decay pretty fast.
Yeah, yeah. What's funny is the one maple tree, and I don't really know the variety of the maple because one is a sugar maple, I think, and the other one. But you know, even now, some of the dead leaves are still on the one maple tree from the fall. You know, from 4 months ago, 5 months ago.
Yeah, that must be your sugar maple then, because I think most people around here have those water maples.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'll have to take a look and see which one's which, but I think you're probably right. I looked at that years ago, and now I don't remember which one it was. It didn't really matter to me since I'm not tapping it for maple syrup, you know.
Yeah, might be something you might want to try. No, I wouldn't do that. We probably
Well, you have to have a lot more than one maple tree to get enough fluid to make the syrup.
Well, that's true. Well, you just want to make enough for yourself, right?
Oh yeah. Well, no, that's. I had relatives who did that on their farm. They had enough maples to do that, and that's where my mother. She was that they were her cousins, her aunt and uncle, my great uncle and great aunt. They had maple trees with syrup, you know, tapping for syrup up in Ontario, Canada. And she said that's where she found her love of maple syrup, lifelong love of maple syrup.
Yeah, it takes a whole lot of that sap to boil down. I mean, it's I don't know, like 4 to 1 or something like that.
It might even be. I'm guessing it's more than that. It's probably. I don't know. I'd have to look, but I'm pretty sure it's more than 4 to 1. Probably more like 10 to 1 or 20 to 1. It might even be more than that. I just know it's really watery when it comes up. That sap comes out of those trees. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and close the net. And goodbye to all you saps out there. It's a K4PW. You guys have a good night. Appreciate you checking in.
Everyone have a good day. Good night, Jack. Good night, Michael. Good night, Paul. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. It's K4P then.
AG4 LP. KM4 Wild.